Oh, what's up, guys? This is the Rifleman, and I am back to bring you to the next episode of my Empire Total War Let's Play as Great Britain. So to pick up where we left off, Dagestan very, very helpfully moved an army west to try and deal with one of our forces, and as a result, they are now too far away to help with the defeat of Dagestan. I've just noticed an interesting artifact little thing down here. Two of the borders are right there, but... Interesting. Oh well. Anyway, let us attack Tarki. They will have a large fixed battery of guns, but mostly it's pretty bog standard line infantry that is the core of their force. Let's get to it. We will march toward the guns and engage. Then once we've taken Dagestan, we will advance up towards the next couple of Russian cities, which we will capture and then hold. Then we will pivot over to the Western Front and the French and start to put some pressure on them finally. They've been on their bones of their ass for a long time now. We've not really done much about it. Okay. In terms of our 18-pounders, the only place realistically they can go is over here, but even then, that's not super useful. Looks like we're going to be advancing in line. Marching into the muzzle of their guns. And we will be chasing them off. Okay, so you... No. One. Get that extra unit of East India Company infantry. Good. Gurkhas follow one battery. Pikes follow another. Cavalry split up on either flank. Good. General in the centre. Oh my god, that's where we have to go, realistically. This is not going to be good. We are going to be under a lot of fire from the get-go here. Realistically, the guns are going to have to all go up top. And my cavalry up on the flank start to harass one of the artillery. Infantry will run into position because we've got a lot of bad guys. Yeah, unit of militia on the flank, which we're not that bothered about. Get my general staff nice and proud atop the hill. All of their infantry is all clumped together right here. The right flank of our line is ripe for aggressive movement. There's one unit of Sipahi advancing. They're old, slow guns, so I'm not anticipating great things from them. Sipahi is struggling over the fence, so let's drop a few of these units into the square. Between them, this cavalry should be able to engage a few of these chaps. Might even send my grenadiers in to countercharge the Sipahi. Warming up nice and tight. There goes one gun battery. The firepower they can bring to bear. Right up into their faces. Do not stop. The guard musketeers, charge that unit of guns. I mean, I'd like my artillery to be in position, but it's going to take a little while. Oh no, actually they're nearly here. Oh, and I could have ran them actually. Hey. Number 1 unit. You guys over more direct. This. Okay, they're really screwed. Close distance to the guns. RT, just hit those Sipahi at the back. Ooh, killed a few of our pikemen. Our own pikemen are in the line now, so. You men all drop into square. Colonial horse, push up towards the militia. Okay, they're all clumped together. You men get around the militia, just charge them. I want to see what's going on over here. A large block of troops. Get my Gurkhas up front. Gunners. Let's try and free up some of my infantry down here, really. Okay, you clatter into the back of those Islamic swordsman unit. Guns, just load and fire as fast as you can. Rounds landing in, which is perfect. Guns go for the Isserelli. We are actually beating the Sipahi with our pistoliers. Killed a handful more. Let's outflank the Isserelli. Oh no, you don't, Grenadiers. Back you come. Arquebusier hit that unit of Isserelli. Swing the flank in. Target the guns to hit those units top the hill. Mob the Isserelli. There we go. The morale situation is plummeting. We can cease fire the artillery. Get up top. Good kills, good kills. There they go. Little boop. Cavalry's going to take some kills, take some losses from this, but there we go. Run out of there, Cav. Not bad. Not bad at all. Good win. So that's Dagestan knocked out. The army to the west will now disappear. Which is pretty darn tasty. Cool. Good wins. Oop, there it goes. So, this territory, get everything prepared, get the roads upgraded, the army replenished. Excellent. So, then you will head up towards the next territory. You can advance up towards Cherkassk, but you'll probably wait for reinforcements. Upgrade you. You. Upgrade Sinop. Upgrade the cultural building in Ankara. Everybody's actively getting ready. Well, in the east, we're getting ready for the move we're going to make on the Ottomans. And Nathan Bevis over to here as well. So we'll go through 2 units, or 2 armies will end up attacking Istanbul, and another, well, I want to attack Istanbul, see if I can lure any of these chaps away to the north. Then when they're exposed, hit Athens. But priority is to develop the forces to cause grief to France, and realistically, I think I want to wait until the military academy is built. Because I don't want to build an old model army. I think that's where we're at. What I might do... Well, actually, I don't have to do it in London. I can do it... Spain's quite a far away. So what I want to do, as we're pushing armies up, I want to station militia units in each of these buildings. As we start to slowly draw the net on France, we're slowly degrading their ability to feed their population and produce wealth, just to really constrict them. I want to see how it works, or how useful it is, because right now they're earning about 7,000 a turn, and that's... Turin is theirs as well, but that's about it. Just those territories and Strasbourg. Strasbourg's not growing. Paris is growing. Turin is growing slightly, but I'm hoping if we put them under pressure, we get to see what they do.
I am resting.
I'm curious to understand how effective some of these economic war tactics can be. Like against the Ottomans, I don't think basically blockading their ports is doing a huge amount of damage, but it's certainly slowing down the expansion that they could have had. That's positive, if nothing else.
I await your command.
Ooh, opportunity to intercept. Yes, come and attack me, Russia. May as well take these opportunities if they're going to give us space to slaughter troops in the open on the defensive. Ah, damn this infernal rain. Well, let's first of all, well, I'll set. Actually, let's do it now. Actually, because I'm going to be facing the wrong way. Infantry of New France. Not quite sure of that color combination as being my cup of tea, particularly this little chastity box they've got on the front. I imagine that's meant to be their cartridge box, but might well have one. Where's that meant to be there? Well, whatever that's meant to be, it looks damn odd compared to the Hessians. Personally, there's the Quebec Rangers, who they look pretty good. They look kind of like Highlanders with different colouring, but they do definitely look more French. Yeah, not bad. Let's select our line. Again, we're gonna go on the defensive just because we just have overwhelming firepower superiority, so we may as well use it. That's the rationale. We are not incentivized to go too crazy. You're in the line. You're in the line. Probably just gonna slowly anchor, curve around just because the terrain's not exactly how we'd want it. Put another gun over here. Probably spread our irregulars and skirmishers out in front of the guns, backed up by grenadiers and tribesmen. We're not looking to pursue and destroy, we just want them to go away. We will take easy attrition is the order of the day here. We want them to fall back and hold up inside their fortifications. I might mass my cav on this flank. Something like this. I'm not going to bother focusing on aiming my guns because the terrain is too awkward. What have we got? Streltsy Musketeers. They do look like the militia Streltsy, or the Streltsy militia, but yellow jackets rather than red. Yorni Streltsy, I think they were yellow originally in Darthmar. Take the opportunity to shoot at some of their cap. Oh, he didn't like that. Take the opportunity to shoot some of their cavalry. What else have they got? Copy, Cheeky. Pikemen. It looks similar to the Spanish armored pikemen. Okay, let's just let everything tick on just a smidge. Oh, good hits on cow. Cossack Ataman cavalry, lancers. Yeah, white with pale blue facing. Plenty more rounds where they came from. I wouldn't loiter if I were you. Actually, I've just noticed this force is entirely unbloodied. So, yes, good opportunity for them to wet their whistle. Hillary's done some good work. And they've earned an experience chevron for it. Certainly is more of an enemy cavalry presence on the left. Maybe bolster some of our line a little bit, just so we can spread these chaps out a little bit further. Time compression. Potentially got another cavalry unit routing there. This gun team is going to be focusing on these units. You're already wounded. To be honest, you can probably just start hitting the infantry directly ahead of you. Push the cavalry right up as well, just so if they do directly try charge my skirmishers, they do have cover. You get reloaded, put rounds into that left-hand cav unit. Good hits. God, nearly 40 cavalrymen killed in the first volley. Starting to work their way around on the right. Horse archers and Vibioni Streltsy. No gaze. Does awfully sound like it could be read as no gaze. I imagine it's not the intent. So we've got guns still firing off pretty mightily. I mean, you could actually engage. Try and engage the Vibiorni Streltsy. More good hits, another 20 or so cavalrymen killed. You've not got good coverage. These guns out here further on the flank do. Try hit the guns directly to your front. These lancers, they've stopped in front of my line. That's not good at all. The Vibiorni Streltsy at point blank range with canister shot. 63. God, half the unit's gone already. Holy smokes. Reload. To be honest, I might just give them orders to just keep hitting this area. One cavalry unit defeated, the other is broken as well. Are you going to pitch up and start engaging? I'm going to stay positioned the way I currently have. God, that was a good canister hit. Really blew a chunk out of that formation. Go for them. You go for them. Here comes their pikemen. They're going to be the ones to cause challenges. Cavalry is roughly still active. Push my cavalry up to try and start to interfere. Pikemen are coming in. En masse, they're taking hits. This unit, get around behind them. Hit them. There we go, we're in their rear. Gunners, to be honest, all of my gunners cease fire. Reform the line. Not worried about chasing them down. We will defeat them in a subsequent engagement. Although I definitely could. Gee, I should really. Really should. Suppose goons up here. Fire at will off. Chase down and kill those men. Could use the general to do this as well, but could do that. Really? General's in a column. I want to get him in front of my line, then I'll give him orders to pursue. Good routing here by the AI. Go. Good, good, good. Yeah, I was suddenly thinking, you know what? I've got all this cavalry. There's no defenses. There's no buildings. There's no spikes to watch out for or anything like that, just clear up that unit, because at least they're all together. You are attacking it. Just spread out quite nicely. You chaps. Go. Kill, kill, kill. General's not picked up a chevron yet. There we go. And the chevron does give them minor boosts to their stats, like any other unit, so every little helps, although there's nothing to stop them from getting killed by an errant musket ball, so there we go. The general staff can strike killing blow against this last Streltsy musketeer. Cohesion is terrible, but only one man they have to kill. And they got him. Nice. Thank you very much, Russia, for giving us that opportunity to gobble up a few of your troops well ahead of time and in a way that's very safe for us. Cool. Back to Cherkassk you go, my friends. Another intern phase gone. I think it was 3 we needed to get the new barracks. Garkashot has been researched at Trois Rivières. Good. They've gone onto the naval text, which is fine, I guess. Problem is, there's no other tangentially useful text to get because we're waiting on these buildings to be unlocked. They may as well carry on chipping away at those technologies as it is. Agent detected. Frederick Revere has been spotted.
Investigating target.
Okay, let's get the buildings in Astrakhan upgraded, plus the farm. They're going to be very upset. We're not going to be able to leave immediately. No. Hugo Hawking, put Cherkassk under siege. There is no inherent need to capture the city immediately. Meanwhile, Francis Sullivan, get up to this middle ground here. Get ready to cover that. You advance up onto this nice high ground. Ideally, I want them to fall back, then us to position to cover the bridge. That would be the best. Okay, Batman, let's get a warehouse. Itapur is upgraded to a college. Let's get a traditional university. Bahan. You don't need any recruitment buildings down here at all, really. Desvig, get a religious school. So, yeah, I am still trying to keep an eye on my money, even though we're earning quite well. 80,000 a turn, and 62,000 of that's, the cream of it's still coming from Swedish trade, of which the long-term trading bonus is now worth 23,000 a turn. So we've been trading since the start of the game. Nobody else is even close. Okay, there's our raiders. Get a new sloop. It'll be things like if I can position a unit inside Brest, I can get rid of this 40 gun ship of the line. I think if I position well, like here, I might be able to get their entire army, all of these troops in one cataclysmic river battle. That would be really good, especially if we can make it so that we are on the defensive. There we go. Hugo Hawking is steady under fire and is a confident general. That's your demands from Chechnya. X. Ethan, move up. You do want a sloop. All good stuff, by the by. I mean, it's interesting, they don't really seem to be that bothered about me potentially invading Istanbul, because we're right here. Lots of cavalry in there, though. Pake heavy infantry, Ostani elite infantry, Pake musketeers. Yeah, look, if we do invade, we've got stacks and stacks and stacks. Loads of cavalry, loads of it. Really not that great against late model European armies. I mean, it's not terrible, don't get me wrong, but it's not great. Exactly what we want. And they're moving up to try and defeat or defend Cherkassk. The Russians haven't quite manoeuvred the way we wanted to, but ultimately I'm happy to maintain my defensive position on the high ground. Construction report, Yerevan, here you go. Have a governor's residence. Georgia, go have a regional religious school. Keep upgrading the government buildings everywhere we can. We can't get lots of the late model industry buildings because we don't have steam engines yet. We are working our way towards it, slowly but surely. This one, missions, agent detected, James Field. Move Francis Sullivan up to reinforce if needed. Valentin Shvanov with militia plus regular cavalry.
Settlement under siege.
Remains to be seen if they get too involved. It's still 3 turns until they surrender, so
Waiting for orders.
still very upset.
Forward.
How about you in Tbilisi? Aim.
Ready and
Yeah, less so. 2 and 5. So once they've got the barracks, might have added some extra repression. Have to wait and see. Okay, let's hit N10 again. A place of learning and culture. French are turtling. More Ottoman troops are heading down. Really, there is... I basically want to begin my invasion in Istanbul a few turns before I develop a front line to the west. You know, I'm going to let you guys run wherever you're going to run. If you want to cross the bridge, that's fine. Just because this is happening. This is happening. There's no way around it. I'm just curious to let them think they are getting away with what they want. Okay, Antalya, let's get an industrial port. Religious school. New infantry. Good, 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 good. Same. Lots of places as well. Calcutta's got not much. New artillery. Fun. Okay, first of all, let's not get too crazy. Tbilisi's still frontier territory, really. Denmark, yeah, what the... Get trade the... Oh, I see new things. Okay, right. Let's not get distracted. Let's get my grading done first. Team in Madrid. Ah, not much new in Madrid, but to London. First, lifeguards. Don't mind if I do. Horse guards, we've already got a few of those. Yeomanry. General staff, don't mind if I do. 24-pounder howitzer battery. Yes, we'll have one of those, please. Ah, the 24-pounders are back. Yes, please, we'll have one of those. Still 12s and 6-pounders. Well, I'll have 2 batteries of 12s, please. First guards. Elite infantry. Yes, I'll have one of those. British Grenadiers. You already have one of those? It says 0 out of 4, so I guess we don't have one of those. I'll have one of those, please. Grenadiers of the 2nd Regiment of Foot, which we do. Those. Grenadiers of the 33rd. I have one of those. Actually, before I pick that. Grenadiers of the 33rd. Marines. Coldstream Guard. Fusiliers, which we've definitely got. 33rd Lightfoot. British Light Infantry. Range 140? Good God. 33rd Infantry Regiment. Regiment of Foot. Plus. King's Dragoon Guards. Prince of Wales Dragoon Guards. Brunswicker Dragoons. Wait. We've got 33rd Grenadiers. 33rd Light. 33rd... Okay, right. Hold the phone. So, the 33rd is the fictional regiment of Richard Sharp, right, in India. So this is, obviously he's not born yet. He's born in about like 10, 15 years or so. I forget the exact date. But, am I going to have a 33rd regiment, an army of the 33rd? Hell yes. I am going to have that. Thank you very much. Meanwhile, over here in Ireland, what have we got now? Grenadiers of the 17th Regiment. We did have U-17th, 18th Grenadier. Well, no, 35th, my bad. So, Grenadiers of the 17th Regiment. 17th Regiment Riflemen, 140 range still. 16th Lightfoot, British Light Infantry, 17th Infantry Regiment. And similar gun decisions. I mean, to be honest, I'm tempted. Well, actually, we haven't really got any. Lifeguards, Guard the Monarch, Horse Guards, the King's Dragoon Guards, or the Prince of Wales Dragoons. I think the Irish Army is still going to not have exquisite cavalry, simply because I don't think I'm going to put units that are responsible for guarding the life of the king in the Irish Army. They might not get the respect they deserve. Get 2 Grenadiers of the 17th. Let's get 2 units of the 17th Infantry Regiment, and let's get 2 units of the 17th Infantry Regiment Light Infantry. Although, to be honest, am I just going to do the same thing and just have an army of the 17th? I think I might. But then again, no. But then again, that means I can get 2 armies out of Ireland. You're another 6 infantry, which gets me up to 18. Get a battery of 24 pounders. Get rid of, rehome one of these.
Troops, halt!
You could do with some cavalry still. 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 11 gets you 18, so you need 2 cavalry units. Get Luther Morgan out of
Ready
here.
and waiting for orders.
God, this is long. Look it. First of all, let's not look too hard. I want yeomanry. How was that? Great cannon. 1200 range, still not silly range. 64 pounder batteries are able to get that. Okay, we might have to wait until there's space to get the artillery. Meanwhile, up here at Edinburgh, oh, I see new Highlanders. The 71st, okay, right, left to right. Yeomanry, General Staff. 3rd Scots Regiment of Foot Guards, you've already got. Fusiliers of the 47th, we've already got. Royal Highland Grenadiers, you've already got. Black Watch, got. Highlanders. Light Infantry, yeah, it's the 71st Regiment. We've the new one. Let's get 2 of those. You're not going to be able to recruit any artillery because everywhere's already full up with artillery. Oh, no, not Ireland, actually. Oh, my mistake.
More orders.
You've got 2 12-pounder batteries. You're going to be at the heart of another army.
Can't do that, sir.
You're going to recruit a 24-pounder foot and a 24-pounder howitzer. So this is a long-term investment to get these 3 armies up and going, because they're going to be fighting in France. Okay, and it does mean that Riviere, do not waste your time on naval tech. Even though there's lots of cool naval stuff I'm sure we can get, right now our naval dominance is unquestioned. There's no... If there is new naval things to see, we don't really need them in the same way that we can exploit new infantry and artillery. Right now, even from a financial perspective, we need naval architecture advances and longitude watch. Got that. Might get Dundee chipping away. Astrofalga tech. Oh, what we've not got is free trade doctrine. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to make Dundee go for new model bayonet drill. Onya go for... No, that's still quite long. More than 30 turns isn't... Okay, let's...
Your orders, Your Majesty.
First of all, at least locally, we can start depositing Spanish provincial militia, occupy some of this. No, not all the way. Start occupying some of this French industry.
Prepare for battle. Your
Get
Majesty.
you to cover this bridge. Oh, there's so much cool stuff. I haven't even looked over the Americas. You've got this army over here that's waiting to be finished. Oh, Boston. Oh no, you've not got yours yet. Neither has Quebec. Okay, well, in a few turns, they will have even more stuff. Excellent. India's probably going to be similar. It was Bengal. Oh no, we checked Bengal. Yeah. We got new artillery, but no real cavalry bonuses. Extras. What a pity. Well, grade the dry dock.
Waiting for orders.
-1, -4.
Lord.
Still, new things are always fun. The French are responding. More Ottoman troops southeast. Ankara and the loss in the Middle East should have hit them reasonably hard. Especially because it just basically means they've got extra responsibilities. Well, they've still got all their armies to maintain for the most part, except for the ones we killed.
All hands on deck.
They are sallying, are they? Very well. And here come the reinforcements. Awful lot of pikemen. So we will be fighting a defensive engagement once more while we await their reinforcements to enter the field. Hail to the chief in triumph advancing. I mean, I like up here. If I could get up here, that would be great. But their reinforcements might be coming from up here. In which case, I might want to be over here. I mean, I like the big hill, but I'm concerned about their... yeah, all those reinforcements coming in. At least if I go here, I can set up like a super killing field.
Infantry orders.
I mean, this is Really, this is exactly why you develop these late game European armies, you know? It's just they can put out a ridiculous amount of firepower. Bunkers, fortifications. The other gun team is you. Well, actually, what I better do, if that is where their reinforcements are coming from. Yeah, it's not great ground. What if I were to push people forward off of the heights? Something like that. Then the last remaining 12-pounder can sit up here, provide fire support wherever it's needed, without having to shoehorn it into somewhere it doesn't really want to be. However, I must admit I have accidentally established my light infantry in the line, which I didn't mean to do, but oh well. Suppose they're all fortified. What difference does it make? Bulk of the cavalry out on the left. Some dragoons on the right to provide a bit of help. General up top on the high ground. Yes, look at that, look! If I'd been like, I'm going to go up here and take it and deploy it right here. Those swines. Are they going to combine, or are they going to beeline right towards us? Question. Party going off in all directions. They're all just regular chaps up front, so I don't see any great differences there. I mean, you really, I want to start blinking at the reinforcements. Particularly these guys, horse guards, the Gussari. And all their pikemen are coming in. How did that land in the middle of them and cause... You definitely heard people go, ah! When the Gussari get within range, I'm going to switch targets. Apart from that, I don't really care what else everybody else shoots at. Oh, look at that. 34 cavalrymen killed in one broadside. Yeah, focus on that heavy cavalry at the back. The rest of the guns, like I said, trying to plink at the infantry, and they are getting kills. Fortification engineering detachment. They look very smart. Like them. Garrison provincial line. Less so, but they are kind of a militia unit. The Invalid Garrison Regiment. I mean, I'd expect a bit more bandages and so on. You guys, citizen militia. Yeah, they look like a pretty solid militia unit to me. These guys in the back. Recruits of Kazan. That's a really good looking militia unit. You'd almost be mistaken to thinking they were a regular unit. Guns on the hill have not been very successful at killing heavy cavalry. Killed 5 there. Engage the horse archers to your front. 5. Yeah, they are moving to join up with the army, which is good. They're not pushing my flank. Oh, that's a lot of dead cavalry. Not bad at all. Try and work out. Keep trying to hit the enemy cavalry. At least we'll know when this cavalry unit retreats how they're doing for reinforcement. For the most part, everything's all going along quite predictably. They're marching through the town towards us, which is fine. Yeah, I'll actually limber you up and get you up on the high ground. I think they're going to do. They're going to send it towards my centre and left rather than the right. So. I want to get my guns up on this side. Up around the back. Oh, look at that. As soon as I say that. Well, they're not going full send it, right? They are bringing their cavalry across. Ooh, impact that house. If we can destroy the house, that'd be pretty good. Poor little chapel here. Not going to have such good luck. Couple of hits. Bad luck. Get those guns up on the hill. Even if the cavalry comes after us on the right flank, we've got square formation. We'll be good. No frame hits. Ooh, that's a good hit. To be honest, might be better off just getting you guys to take this position, then move these guys to the left. Keep hitting the enemy cavalry in the distance. Hook up those caissons. Then you chaps go here, more deliberately facing this front. Probably a faster way of getting everyone in position. God, look at such a juicy target. Just boom, 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 boom. How many heavy cavalry can you kill there? I mean, the pikemen is still going. Interesting, you're not showing an arc. I wonder if they're trying to form a line along a long line along here. Perhaps. You fire along the. That's not a dangerous target. Anything slightly to the left of that is. Oh dear. It is a dangerous target. Keep trying to smack rounds directly ahead.
Open fire!
Get my cav further out on the flank. If they want to come after us, they can. But I want to isolate them from the edge of their line. I think they do want to form a mighty line. I think we might have landed a hit back here. Did. We'll land more hits as well when these chat here. Okay, they're not going after us on the flank, which is good. Guns around. Get them limbered. With the extra height, we'll get some good hits. Really, they're really just marching up into our face.
Open fire!
Gotta reload. A couple of guns are up and firing. Now they overcooked it. Difficult shot. I mean, I'm fairly sure they're the attacker, right? Unless they really are just taking this long to get into position. In which case, just pick... Keep hitting their units. Very sure they attacked. I mean, we could try and incentivize them to attack, but... Okay, now they're marching. Now they're coming. Oh no, wait, they're redeploying. Could fire canister shot, but I don't want to. This is not quite the outcome they were after. Ultimately, from back here, you can start hitting them with canister shots. So why not? Give them a volley. And withdraw. We're losing that skirmish battle kind of. Go on, Dragoons, get in there. No! We lost a quarter of their number. Yeah, this hasn't worked. That redeployment did not work. It's a round shot. Engage those horse archers. Horse archers. No. You're not. Why did you shoot? You've got fire at will turned off. Okay, let's withdraw this cav. Draw the cavalry. Get out of the way at speed. Guns up top. Engage that horse guard unit. You guys, switch to round shot. Engage that horse guard unit. Switch to canister shot and attack the 12th Regiment. They're hurting. You keep chasing them off. All the dragoons back, because I think they want to go after my cav. Blast the 27th with canister. Oh, the Quebec Rangers are getting thinned out by enemy fire. They are not designed to stand in the line. As effective as they are at it. Okay, arty up on the hill. Tribal Auxiliary should chop up this infantry unit pretty nicely. Kill! There we go, they're not coming back. Good. Gunners up on the hill. Cavalry's coming back. You might canister shot this unit of pikemen, so you can canister that unit of pikemen. You're still just providing round shot support. For the most part. Ooh, they've lost a lot of men pretty quickly there. They've been pushed back. Attack that unit with canister shot. Square on the right flank's getting chewed up. Okay. Actual infantry, swing this flank shut. Quebec Rangers take more of a tertiary position. Not a good position, but we'll work out the details when we get there. Get my native troops over to help protect the guns. Oh, that's an awful lot of dead pikemen there, holy smokes. Quebec Rangers, yeah, just pick up this bit of high ground and just start shooting. Oh, they were after our cav. They were after our Quebec Rangers. Oh, that's a lot of routing Russian troops. These pikemen are surrounded and in trouble. There we go. This fell apart quite quickly for the Russians. Not like that to happen. Rightio. Bombard the last unit that stands against us. The Streltsy Musketeers. think they're under fire from our skirmishers, potentially. I think the arty's definitely got them. They're within range of canister as well, so they've got to be real careful. And you're so lucky. You can hear them huffing and puffing. Gunners, hit your targets. This poor pike unit, if they see a juicy opportunity right here, they are badly misinformed. My native musketman auxiliary going to square up to them. Cavalry's going to shoot him in the flank. We put down this building, we got a lot of kills. That was a great moment. Hey, they got a pike unit that hit up into my dragoons. Well, my dragoons are actually holding their own. Oh, there we go. They broke. Who knew that losing lots of troops was such a buzzkill? All my artillery, switch to round shot. Attack this last unit of pikemen. Already wavering from a couple of round shots. Charging somebody. The artillery's going to have something to say about this. I don't give a damn, there's buildings in the way. Rip them all down. Actually, they are ceasing fire because they can't actually see them. Attack ground in front of the buildings. There they are. There goes the chapel. They're already under fire. Oh. The head of the formation just got annihilated. Yeah, no, maybe don't go back. Maybe go home. Is that everybody? It is everybody. God, what an absolute slaughter. See, artillery's just so good. It's just so good. It's so good. Nice. Back you go. Okay, right. Safe to say that French-Canadian army is now getting quite experienced.
Settlement besieged.
Yeah, especially the gunners. Demand the surrender. Refuse to surrender.
Undaunted.
Lost 157 men capturing the territory without auto-resolve, and we actually lost a bunch of guys. Not the worst thing, because all of these units are crap, for the want of a better word. They are old, they are outmoded, such that actually this unit, sorry, you are going to be banded. So if we want to see what's going on here, we need to infiltrate Kazan.
Investigating.
Knock down this government building. Let's put you guys on the bridge.
Awaiting further
You men in the city itself.
orders. Ship's orders received.
We have a job for you chaps. Get up here and collect some infantry.
Yes, my lord.
You guys get back to blocking this route of advance. I mean, ultimately we could already do that, we could unblock it and force them to keep trying to attack us. Is an option. Like I said, I do just want to spend my time. I want to build these armies up. Because then we've got the army committee, which does a bunch of other things as well. Get recruiting. You only get recruiting by hitting turn phases. So the militia have advanced. Once the Irish and Scottish armies are full strength, they will be landed. The army being recruited in London will take slightly longer. Be completed. I think that might be a road upgrade we've missed. Once those 3 armies are up and ready, we will recruit new infantry to backfill this army in the Caucasus. Nobleman in Hindustan. You guys can go to Sitapur.
Aha! A place of learning and comfort.
I mean, I'm going to upgrade the Ankara barracks just to try to hopefully add a little bit more oppression. For the most part, we don't really have a lot of recruitment capability there. Royal Observatory in Tbilisi.
More orders. Forward.
-1. Hooray!
Your Majesty.
Move you up to this gap.
Immediately.
Go recruitment in Ireland.
Waiting orders.
Progressing. Scotland, we've got some of the 71st Infantry Regiment unit recruited.
Your Majesty.
And the general with the 2 artillery units, plus realistically, let's get you out here.
Waiting further orders.
Disbanded a Highlander unit because we're adding a general plus 2 artillery units into this army. So we got 3 spaces left. Those 3 spaces will then immediately be backfilled to include top tier cavalry. Okay, we'll get a slot opening up soon. The first lifeguards will be finished. Then you need more troops as well, Calvin Webster. You've been waiting your turn for a long time now. Yeah, it does look like for the most part, London's is still the bottleneck. Although we'll get a bunch of actually no, there'll be lots of slots opening up. Cool. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. But yeah, if possible, we'll deploy some of the other armies first to try and lure out some of these French armies. Just to see if we can. We might be able to. We might not be able to. But who knows? Russia might feel like they're blocking us, but they are not. I think we might be close to the military buildings in... Oh, actually, no, they're still grumpy.
Majesty. Immediately.
Aswan, finally! Here, have a craft work. Construction report, Boston. There we go, Boston's got their new military building. Oh my god, Von Bowes Regiment, Irish Volunteer Regiment. Okay, right. Okay. Colonial Light, Tribal Auxiliary. Yeomanry. Or staff. Artillery. Good artillery is back, baby. Although not all of it. Then your grenadiers. Light infantry. It's got Loyalist Regiment. Von Bowes Regiment. Irish Volunteers. Colonial Foot. Army Corps Volunteers. Those are new one. Then Regiment of Dragoons. Philadelphia Light Dragoons. 16th Light Dragoons. That's cool. New York. Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to be generating armies and sailing them out and then disbanding entire armies.
Yes.
Like you've got lots of interesting bits in you, but you're not cool. You've got lots of interesting bits in you, but you're not cool. And I can't define what cool means, but cool to me means all of this stuff. Oh my god. Okay, right. Okay, calm down. That's just New York. Hessian Grenadiers, Flank Grenadier Regiment, Ferguson Riflemen, Lossberg Fusiliers, British Brigade Legionnaires, Loyalist Infantry Regiment, although that's limited again, Prince of Wales Regiment, Von Bowes Regiment, Tarleton's Light Dragoons. What about Quebec? Have you got a load of cool stuff now as well? Well, not quite. Lots of cool irregular units. I see two that are new. 21st Infantry Regiment. The 2nd Infantry Regiment. Infantry of New France, we've already got. Rogers Rangers, we've already had. Okay, right.
Ready and awaiting orders.
You, French Canadian unit, you're gonna get some of the 21st and 62nd.
At the ready.
Pair of those. Probably a big artillery unit. Let's disband a 12-pounder. Thank God. Okay, right. Temptation to go crazy. Let's get a unit of loyalists. There we go. Cool. Then you're done. Let's recruit another fierce croucher.
Anything more? Ready and waiting for orders.
Get you some really good artillery. Marine 12-pounders. Still the best regular 12-pounder. Grenadiers of the 10th. Let's get 2 of those. Get a colonial... Oh, Grenadiers of the 23rd as well. 2 of those. Not the colonials. That's 4 Grenadier units. Get 1 Ferguson Rifleman plus 1 Rogers Rangers. Whew. Okay, right. Calm down. Willard Alcock in London. Okay, so you've got your 4 regiments of the 33rd. We're going to get a unit of the 1st Guards. A unit of the Coldstream Guards. No, let's not do that. Stick with the Grenadiers of the 33rd. 4 light infantry units is probably a bit much, but we... Oh no, not you. 33rd Lightfoot. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be sending these armies out to replace ones that we've already got. So, unfortunately, I mean, you're cool.
Orders, Your Majesty.
You're kind of cool, but you're getting out of date.
Ready for orders.
You're cool.
Sir.
You're cool. You are not. You're colonial. Which is fine. I don't mind the colonial armies, but they're not fun. To me, personally.
Yes, my lord.
You're not fun. It's 2 opportunities right there to send cool armies out and replace them on station without having to overly increase our armed forces. God, our army's minister's so good. Okay, this episode's going to be a bit longer than usual because we've got a lot of end turns to get through. And I may as well get through a couple more. Let's make it an hour and a half. Why not? There's no negative penalty here. Ultimately, all the sorts of people that don't want to watch a episode that's already this long are already gone. So all the people that are here still watching this probably don't really mind. But I'm super excited to try and get some armies built. I think this is what... I know some people have really complained about the unit variety, and on the one hand, I get it. I'm having to disband armies to build the new fun units, which isn't something you normally have to do, because you can normally just afford to support everything. But new units are so fun. Female soldier. Good. Nobleman in Morocco. Oh, that's so awkward. Okay, let's get you aboard
Ship's orders received.
the Cadiz Squadron. Oh, come on. It doesn't like it when I'm trying to drag in this mode. Get up here.
On our way, Captain.
Although I really need to be careful with my money now.
Your Majesty?
Okay, man.
As you
Well,
desire.
Oxford's got 4. Cambridge has 4.
My
I
mission.
really do need to concentrate
Yes,
on
Your
Oxford and Cambridge because they are the best universities I've got. Ankara. Great. That. Realistically, I should only focus on building things that increase my income. Because we need to support all of these armies. Easier said than done. Yes, there was a road upgrade we'd made. And an industry upgrade.
My lord?
Whoops. I didn't realize I'd already recruited a general's body.
Anything more?
Well, we can have a second. We're going to need another.
On! At the
Oh,
ready.
you were waiting for a space for cavalry, weren't you? You know the first life guard.
My lord?
You're also
Ready
waiting
and awaiting orders.
for spaces. You've got your army. God, it is just churning them out of London every turn. 4 new spaces next. But I think I am going to call an end to it here, because otherwise this episode will just go on far longer
Sir,
than it needs.
Your orders?
Nice. But yes, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for more Great British End Turning. Cheers, everyone.